Hello, viewers. Today I am going to talk about medical breakthroughs. Now, as you know, we live in a place called North America where antibodies, vaccines, medicines are available very, very easily. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get your hands on them, or any special favors of anyone, or some service or something like that. We have some of the best doctors, some of the best equipment, some of the best hospitals this world can offer us, but we still choose to not look after our health and ruin it. Medical breakthroughs such as stem cells could actually reverse that. Stem cells are part of our body that you would use from, well, you. They're cells that can be molded into anything, really. They're cells that don't have a specific purpose and can be molded into a spine, or an arm, or a leg, or anything, really. And they're still part of you. That's why stem cells are very, very low rejection rates, because they are your cells and your tissue anyway. So they most likely rarely reject your own tissue. The only thing is that stem cells, there is a problem. There's two, actually. Global laws are slowing down the research of stem cells. Because if some stem cells were fully operational and completely unhindered and unbanned, then we could see something like this coming by maybe the year 2045, 2050. We could see people that had spinal injuries walk again. I could see that as a very high possibility. But the only thing now is that once you put the stem cells inside of you, they continue to divide, and fatal tumors may happen because of this. So, if anyone finds the cure or remedy or anything, they will instantly become one of the richest people, or the richest person ever on the face of this earth. Almost instantly. Almost. They find a cure for this dividing of stem cells. First of all, stem cells, if they were to come into use and perfected by, let's say, the year 2025, it would take about 5 years in the private, government, blah blah blah, rich people sector, 5 to 7 years, and then they would finally hit public markets, but very expensive, and it would probably take another 10 to 20 years for it to be reduced to normal price. So by the year 2060, I think everyone could afford stem cells. I mean, could you imagine walking into a store, are lungs on sale today? Yeah, $75.99 for, I'll take a left medium, please. Could you really imagine that? I can. It may sound a bit creepy and absurd to you, but it is possible. And if scientists could do this, then we wouldn't need any more organ donors. We wouldn't really need any more donors. We can make our own blood. We could create their own hearts. The reason why we must have all these things is because we kind of do need them to survive. But as I was saying, in North America, we continuously ruin our health, even though we pretty much have the best of everything. By smoking, by taking drugs, by getting fat, eating too much, etc., etc. Do you really see anyone in North America that's genuinely skinny without liposuction? Almost never, really. I almost never see this rare occurrence happen. The medical system in North America is far imperiled than almost every other third world, second world country out there anyway. It's just that we overuse it. Anything we get sick from, we instantly go to the doctor and demand some sort of cure or remedy or medicinal treatment or pill or tablet or something along the lines of that. That is the thing wrong with us North Americans. We are addicted to medication. I mean, we may not just necessarily be addicted as it is a drug, but on the basis of any small little problem with their body. Oh, doctor, doctor. But the human body is far more resilient than you actually think it is. It could withstand many things, far more than what you think it can. If someone can develop their mind, you can do pretty much anything. You could do almost anything. Almost. Because most people use 10% of their brain. Or in my case, maybe 12 or 13. And in Einstein's case, probably 25 or 20. And some people use 6, 4, 2, or even 1% of their brain. If there was special treatment or anything, or some sort of pill, or something along the lines of that, that unlocked the other 90 or 75% of your brain, then how would your life really be? How would it be? I mean, you could fly, you could telepathically talk to people, you could... The best part, I think, would be is messing with people. They don't believe in ghosts. You could make unexplainable things happen. Then there'd also be the positive effect. You could go forward in time, get all the answers for a test, study off those answers, instead of looking through everything, and then get an A. If you could do this to your life and perfect it, then you would have the best life ever. And I mean, ever. Because nothing could go wrong. Nothing could really hurt you. Nothing could touch you. And I mean, nothing could go wrong. things would be as right as rain. You wouldn't really have a care in the world. All you would know is that, well, I just got lucky. But you didn't. You actually used your brain to get you to this high status position. Your brain is wonderful. It weighs about 3 to 4 pounds. And it's actually gray. It's grayish, anyway. I know you may think it's pink, but it's completely gray. I have actually seen a real brain up close. And you don't want to ask why, but I have. But the brain is actually the greatest invention and the most powerful tool in your entire life that you will come across. Your brain can do anything. We just need to use it. Some people completely take it for granted that we live in a first world country where it's clean, we don't have to fend for our water, we're not constantly being chased by wild animals, have a nice soft bed to sleep in, nice warm clean home, PlayStation and Xbox, friends, food, Coke, candy, soda. We have all these things, but yet we don't realize how valuable they really are. Not even our brain can teach us how valuable these things are. You have to live in a place where these things are almost sacred. As in a third world country like China or India, Myanmar, or Sudan, or Chad, or Congo, one of the poor African countries, or even some parts of the Middle East. You could really learn a life lesson there. The life lesson is this is you take for granted what you have, but you really don't realize how valuable it is until it's gone. There is, well, unlimited amounts to say this, but we just need to realize that the world is not how it should be, or how it seems to be. You are the one that controls your destiny. You are the one who makes it. You are the one who makes it or breaks it. You are the one that can build up a country or destroy a country. You are the one that could be responsible for World War III. You are the one that could follow in the steps of Makarov. You are the one that could become the next Captain Price. You are maybe even the next Slender Man. Or even you could become the next president or the first president of the world.